Yes, directly.
Hello everyone, I'm Sakshi Rora, the founder of Blissfully Soulful, and I'm so grateful that you've joined us today. Every year, before PosiFest begins, I always spend some time reflecting on one simple question. What is it that people truly need today? This year, one thought that stayed with me was we spend our lives becoming so many things: a professional, a parent, a daughter, a son, a leader, a caregiver. Yet, we become everything that life asks us to become, but not, we generally don't ask, who are we becoming? Am I becoming me? That single question inspired me to bring up this topic for this PosiFest 2026, becoming you. And not only that, but with the elements of nature, because those elements of nature are also equally present within us. So this thought came to my mind, becoming you with the elements of nature. And I'm so grateful to each one of you. We have three amazing coaches with us who understood and joined me in this mission, in this vision of PosiFest 2026, to share their perspectives, to share their views, expertise in their own fields. So we have Devna Parekh, who is an Arya Yoga mentor and a career counselor. We have Vanita Keswani, a soul teacher and a healer, and Ashu Talwar, a life coach. A very warm welcome to each one of you. Before we
Thank you.
begin, I would like to ask you all, what made you all join me in this mission and vision? Yes, Devna, when you heard of the topic, what did becoming me or becoming you mean to you?
Okay. Namaste, everyone. So glad to be part of this five element Posy Fest. First of all, I found this idea to be so innovative and so interesting. And the best thing is, many people are not aware that we are made up of Pancha Mahabhuta, that is five elements. And we are part of this spiritual Ayurvedic journey. So we need to deep dive and understand each and every element in detail. And I'm sure each and every speaker will come up with their own perspectives with right kind of examples, and we will portray it in such a way that it won't be a motivational talk, it won't be generally what you hear in podcasts, but something more to it, because it will have touch of yoga, ayurveda, and spirituality. With this we will understand that in our day-to-day life how we can implement the power of five elements and execute it in right way, so that we become physically as well as mentally powerful. So I found this topic to be so interesting. And I thought that, when I have so much of immense knowledge on this, why not I impart among my audience? And why shouldn't they get the best benefit out of it? So how could I have said no to it?
Thank you so much, Devna. Thank you for the shared vision. Yes, Vanita, would you
Yes.
like to share what made you be a part of this vision?
Absolutely, Sakshi. So for me, becoming you was really, really very powerful because I always say we are not the body, we are not the emotion, we are not the thought, we are the soul. I'm a soul teacher and healer, and I like to bring to people this view that you are a soul having a human body experience. And further, as a human body, we are made of five elements. So, connection and balancing the five elements, and each element has an emotion, a color, a mantra, and many, many more things. So, I'm going to be speaking on fire element and doing it very experientially. Like Devna said, it's not going to be a talk, it's going to be so that there's conversations, but I would like to also give people a healing experience of how we can use the heart, which goes with the fire element, to heal ourselves, because transformation starts from the heart. If your heart is pure, everything can be managed. So that's my view. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Vanita. Thank you so much. And I'm so happy to have you on board as well. Yes, Ashu, can
Yeah,
you share
thank you,
your point of view?
Sakshi.
Yes. Thank you, Sakshi, for making me part of this festival. PosiFest does appeal to me in a very different manner because I see so much negativity many times around people thinking not laterally, but sometimes extreme into extremes. Then I feel this positive talks, PosiFest, it is really needed at this hour, at this moment, to bring in the positive effect we carry within us. The PosiFest, which we did last year, and again we are doing, uh, does appeal to me in that manner. That's why I'm part of it. And the topic which you chose this time, the five elements which we all are together talking about, it is a very powerful topic because the everything is within us. We carry everything within us. The negatives, the positives, the elements which are five elements have their own, have their own effects which we carry. And when we discuss about these, when we have learned so much about it, and we impart this knowledge to people who maybe seekers, maybe uh, there's no conversation happening as such in our regular daily lives. We are so occupied doing things, in a flow, just running away all the time and not connecting back with ourselves. So becoming you, because you have the power within you, which you overlook. And that's why I felt this vision of yours and the theme appealed to me a lot. And I'm glad to be part of PosiFest and do what I can to talk about the elements.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ashu, for sharing. Let me ask you all one question. Do you think, like being in this field where, Vanita is so much into healing and connecting people to their own souls, and they've now been Arya Yoga mentor as well as a career counselor, which, you're dealing with parents, teenagers, Ashu, where you're into corporate as well as a life coach, and we are meeting all different kind of people each and every day. I want to understand, is there somewhere we can see connect that our people are really able to connect to themselves? Are they trying to become themselves, or are actually they are distancing themselves by being something that the world wants them to be? Yes, Vanita, what do you say about it?
Yeah, absolutely. The whole premise of my soul healing business is service is actually this, that don't just become a people pleaser. Don't just do what you're supposed to do in your roles, but connect to your true soul purpose. We all are born with a soul purpose, and we connect to that through the heart, the five element, because the heart has to be pure like the source qualities. And there are certain qualities like love, forgiveness, gratitude, compassion, kindness, service, which can lead us to feeling that, okay, I am one with the universe and I have a larger task. So it's not about just personal fame or success in the roles that we do, that all of us like that. But if you're doing it for your personal gain, I teach people that then that's not gaining virtue. That's not going to give you a good tick box in your Akashic records. You may get very, very many awards in this life, but that will not come. There's something called Akashic records where everything gets recorded. So if you want that virtue, you need to purify your heart, to put the other person in front of you, ahead of you, to make others happier, healthier, and empowered and enlightened.
Thank you so much. Yes, Devna, would you like to share some thoughts?
Yeah, so Vanita, I totally agree to each and everything that you have said. Today, people have so much of anxiety, so much of energy is drained out. They are so anxious most of the time, whether it's related to money, kids, relationships. There are a lot of difficulties that they are facing, and the remedies are very simple. They are within us. You don't have to go anywhere to find the remedies to it. We are made up of these five elements, how we have to utilize them in a right way. And we have to understand the spiritual hack, the problem solving hack. And with these hacks, we can actually make our routine very peaceful. So first of all, we need to identify various problems that we are facing in day-to-day life, sit calmly, think over it, do some breathing exercise and meditation. I know it's very easy to say, but very difficult to implement. Though it sounds very simple that chalo aap breathing kar lo and deep breath le lo, meditate kar lo, but that's most challenging because we have so much of hustle bustle in our life that we really cannot calm ourselves. So getting calm and meditating and doing deep breath becomes very challenging for each and every person, especially when people are living in metro cities. Probably in small towns, life is little easier. But comparatively, I think the biggest toxicity that everyone is having today is their own personal device. So if the more you're hooked on to it, you have to understand that how you have to take positive things from it and avoid the negative things from there. If you're learning a new skill, you're learning out something out of it, then it's a good thing to, adapt. Because as a career counselor, I also guide students that whether you're taking good from your device or bad from your device, it completely depends on you. If you're learning a new foreign language or a skill or some AI tool, then it's helpful, but you're just unnecessarily scrolling and seeing the reels. And I actually suggest them digital detox. Like I tell them completely 1 hour put off your phone in a day. And I give this challenge. I make it a little more difficult when I tell them that try doing it 1 hour before you sleep. Like you should be totally off device before you sleep. You will definitely get up with freshness and a lot of positivity and happiness the next morning if you're not on device till late in the night. So very simple remedy, I feel. And I'm sure when audience will come for this 7 days podcast, they are going to understand more on it. They will deep dive and it will be a complete healing process. There'll be a complete transition. If they will be attentive, they will be engaged and follow all the worksheets and activities that we will be giving them during the sessions.
So you think, Devna, that we have understood somewhere that people have forgotten to pause, right?
Right.
They have
100%.
forgotten to pause. They have even, they are not realizing that what this busy life is actually taking away from them. They
Right.
might be getting thousands of things,
Hmm.
but the most important thing that can give them lakhs of things, people
Right.
just miss out on that thing. So do you think this five elements awareness can give them?
100%, 100%. So I told you in the beginning only that this topic is definitely decided in a very mindful way, because once I cannot expect very young kids to implement or adapt it. But of course, when parents are watching, they can work towards their children. They can also work towards the senior citizens whom they have in their life. Like I personally, I'm living with my mom. I've got her in my house because she's unwell. So there are a lot of things I keep telling her, very simple basic things like every day if it is raining now, so aap bhagwan ko namaste karo ki this rain is really kind on us, and we can have like fields and agriculture, and food production ho raha hai, so we need water. If I take her out in sun, I'm like, aap surya devta ko namaste karo, because you are getting all the energy because of this sunlight. So very basic things. This is how I also tell my kids, though they are like now quite grown up, they are adults, but then you can constantly be thankful and show your gratitude for whatever the nature is giving, whatever the people around you are giving, even if it's your domestic help, whether it's your milkman, whether these small people who are always neglected or looked down upon, and probably we are not like very polite, or we take them for granted, but actually they are roots to our day-to-day activities, and they are really giving us the right kind of push and elevating us. So let's show a lot of gratitude and be positive. And through this PosiFest event of 5 elements, we are definitely going to bring something very different, which is not taught in any school or any education institute. But through this podcast, people will have a different picture towards nature and its 5 elements, and how in our day-to-day life we can have a positive lifestyle after we complete this 7 session.
Thank you, Devna. Ashu, would you like to put some light on this?
Yeah, actually, the question which you asked was that people don't understand nowadays. This is the need of the hour, right?
Yes.
So definitely, because there's a lot of technology around us, lot of communication with the outer world. I feel the inner connection we have lost somewhere. And when we get into this kind of a mode where we are promoting these 5 elements, which are so enriching for our lives, like rightly Vanita said, and also Devna said, and you mentioned that this is like the need of the hour. It's not only the people, it's all us also. We are among the people, and we are all living in a different world where this kind of a program, PosiFest, and this kind of a positive energy is very, very much needed. And we need to connect with ourselves, because the outer world does exist, but agar aapki inner world, you have not focused on your inner world and your inner nurturing, which we are going to lead you to during the PosiFest 2026, then you will not get. I think
It's
this is the
difficult to
need of the
connect.
answer, right thing to do, and I think we are going to do the best to get the five elements, and I'm talking about the balancing of grounding is my topic, and I would love to uh, throw more light during the session. And PosiFest is something which will nurture lives and bring the best.
So, yes, how much ever we talk today and we put light on this topic, let us make it very clear. This message is from all four of us that this is going to be a continuous journey. It's not going to be a one-day talk where we are going to give you reflections, we are going to give you worksheets, we are giving you time for pause, we are giving you place to share your thoughts. You can even ask questions if you're stuck somewhere. It would be a journaling of 7 days with all the elements where you can connect, how you can connect with those elements. We'll probably, help you to connect. How has ever water been able to help you? How has grounding helped you? There might be some connect, one person who will come and say that, oh, I walked on the grass and I felt this, or I took this sip of water by manifesting and it helped me in this particular manner. It is a lot of encouragement and a continuous journey. It's going to be a practice. Yes, Devna.
Yeah, so I'll just end it saying that, अगर आप एक दिन भी इसको miss करोगे, it will be a big loss. And, it will be a big disappointment for the speakers because we are coming up with a very powerful content. And we really don't want you people to miss the opportunity to learn something which is going to be so productive and impactful in your life.
Thank you, Devna, for this is a really valid point and a very important one for whoever wishes to join PosiFest. But yes, apart from me, who has put this thought and you've helped me build this concept, I would like to ask you all, like, according to you all, who all can participate in PosiFest or who is PosiFest for, especially this theme when we say becoming you? Yes,
Okay, who's going first? Okay,
Okay, go
I
ahead.
think just any adult actually. So it should ideally not be a child. So I would say 18 plus.
Okay.
It need not stop at any age. Of course, it will be digital, so someone has to help the person. So it could be any age upwards of 18.
Okay.
And we are making a beautiful offer, which I guess Sakshi will post, for corporates. So it's unbelievable the kind of knowledge and wisdom and the practices that will be done, and the price that we are asking, the value far exceeds it for a corporate. So you can get 20 people together, and we would like to serve as many people. Thank you.
Yes, Devna.
Yeah, so I think it is generally for all age group, and yes, as Vanita mentioned, above 18 would find it very relatable. Below that, might be like not be able to relate to it, but their parents can definitely attend it and they can, implement it on their kids. And all in all, I think, any age group person, whether working professional, housewife, or any from any strata of the society can join this and be part of it. And the takeaways are fantastic. I'm sure, like, once people are part of it, they will be hooked on to it and they will wait every day 4 p.m. to connect and, have their own questions and find solutions to it. In fact, I have realized many a times, when people are hearing such positive talks, within that, they find so many solutions to their problems. So you specifically, sometimes people are introvert, they don't want to share their problems. That's also absolutely okay. You can in fact connect with any of the coaches one-on-one also after the sessions are over, because we will be sharing their numbers and information about them. So just when in the group they feel a little shy to open up, they can always go on one-to-one session with any one of the coaches. Otherwise, in the open platform also, people can be really interactive and come up with their day-to-day issues, and we are there to solve it. And we will connect everything. We will make it so methodical that they will be finding it easy to implement, and they will be really finding a good solution to their problem. They will not really have to brainstorm on how they have to completely come out of any
Yeah,
issues if
and
they are
most
having.
probably, it will be the most non-judgmental space for you to share
Absolutely,
all
absolutely.
your problems or And sometimes,
Yeah,
it's not only about the coaches. Maybe when you post your query or your question in the group, you might
Hmm,
just get an answer from a participant, which is even more beautiful than what the coaches can give you. So,
right.
yeah, the platform will always be there for you. Yes, Ashu?
Okay.
Yes, just rightly how Vanita and Devna and you put it, 18 plus is the ideal age, and it is for anyone, any and everyone. No differentiation between housewife or a corporate employee or an employer or a college going person, student. Anyone can get many answers even by listening to the sessions. They may have some things in mind when other people when they talk, you always something triggers within you. There's a spark which will obviously come out of this PosiFest, because we are focusing on positive thinking and positive energy, and with the 5 elements, lot of knowledge is going to flow. So it's for everyone.
Yes,
Lovely.
so I know that a few of you have been a part of PosiFest before also, and I would really like to put this up point again that for institutions and corporates, especially that we would like to, let you know that why are we incorporating corporates and institutes, or why are we encouraging them to be a part? We see that many corporates and institutions work towards emotional well-being of their employees, which is very important. At the same time, how much ever the employers or the corporates want their staff or the employees to have a personal growth, there is a very limited time that they get when they are home. The traveling takes up so much of time. When you go home, there's family waiting for you. There are so many responsibilities they have to cover. So this is a small initiative we are giving, reaching out to corporates, that give them the time during their office hours, 1 hour during their work hours, 4 to 5 p.m., where they can take this small break, yet in their working environment, and, help them to reach to their purpose, be a part of a bigger journey of each of your employee. I would say, because I wouldn't even say it employee, I'm sure now everybody calls it like a family. When people are working with you, they are not less than a family. So just be a part of their journey and help them grow. Yes, Devna?
Yeah, so I would also want to add one point that today for physical fitness, people go to gym. For mental fitness, please come for this PosiFest session.
Thank you so much for adding this. Yes, anyone else would like to share their thoughts?
No, I think this is perfect. It was
Yeah.
lovely coming together and giving this humble calling to everyone, all who are listening and all who are not listening, all souls who are listening, if not bodies, please come.
So this is a simple invitation for each and everyone hearing us out to come, pause, reflect, reconnect, and become you. One single word from each one of you. What does becoming you? When does it start? When does becoming you begin? Devna, for you?
Yeah, so I'll
One
just
word.
say that, sorry,
One word.
one word, uh,
Becoming
just
you
be part.
begins when?
Sorry,
Becoming you
yeah,
begins when?
uh, you are involved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Vanita?
When you're aware of who you are, awareness.
Awareness. Ashu?
Balanced, when you're balanced.
Okay. Thank you so much. So with this,
So
yes,
Sakshi,
so
can you just give the dates and time?
yes, the dates are 20th July to 26th July, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. And we all will try to be there each, and I'll be there each and every day. All the coaches will be there each and every day, even if there is another, like, there would be one of the speakers, and we'll be guiding you through this journey. For any details, if you want to reach us out, you can connect to us on 98331 20660 for registrations, and even corporates can approach us. We will be sharing all the details in the description below, our contact numbers and email IDs where you can reach out to us. Thank you so much. Thank you,
Thank
Thank you.
you.
everyone,
Thank you,
for being
everyone.
here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.